Cyber attacks and hacking in general has grown at an exponential rate. Because of the large amount of money being moved in real estate transactions, it's extremely lucrative and a popular target. While most often it is a realtor, lender, or title company who has their security breached, there are still several cases where it happens to the consumer.
Absolutely. So today we're here to educate you on some easy steps that you should take to protect yourself from a hack. And while these tips can be used by anyone to be safer in the digital world, they should be implemented immediately by everyone in real estate as they are a target. The first step to take is to avoid public Wi-Fi networks. This may be impossible in today's world, so if you can't, such as in a coffee shop, then be sure to use a VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network, to protect your devices. Our personal favorite has been PIA, and we'll leave it in the description below so that you can check it out for yourself.
The second tip we have for you today, and the biggest cyber threat to Americans, is to improve your password management. Most people reuse passwords throughout dozens, if not hundreds, of different sites without realizing that if any one of those sites are compromised, your password to everything is exposed. That essentially means with very little effort, a hacker can have access to all your digital credentials. You may think that this won't happen to you, but so many large corporations have been hacked and all information of all their users have been stolen. So chances are it already has happened to you. In the last year, T-Mobile, Facebook, LinkedIn, Comcast, and Uber have all had major hacks with billions of users' data stolen. Do you use any of these companies?
We know that remembering passwords is extremely difficult, but you don't have to. There are many tools available, such as LastPass, that not only securely store your passwords, they also create ultra-secure passwords for you, which makes a hacker's life much more difficult. Now also, if you have one password exposed, as in the examples that Gabriel just mentioned, you don't have to worry because they won't get into any of your other accounts. We'll provide a link below so you can check them out. Now, strong passwords are critical, but you could still have an extra layer to protect your accounts. Most sites in today's world allow you to set up two-factor authentication, and we recommend that you do that for all of your accounts as an extra measure of security.
Our last tip is for those who are in a real estate transaction, and that is to never ever send money without verifying through a second time. Unless you receive instructions in person, don't just think someone emailing you or calling you with instructions is good enough to send tens of thousands of dollars. The majority of wire transfer fraud occurs from well-prepared emails with all the information of the transaction and instructions of how much and where to send the money.
Everyone thinks it won't happen to them until it does. There are stories of this happening to professors, doctors, even police officers. Please be sure, if you get an email, to get a phone number from a trusted source that you can call and verify. Even though it happens less frequently, never take any instruction when someone calls you first, unless if you verify it from a trusted source.
And there you have it. With these tips, you should be well protected. At the very least, you are no longer making yourself an easy target. If you have any questions or want to add other great ways to protect yourself, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.